6号上午，英国首相强生在唐宁街10号发表他在首相任内最后一场演说。
Thank you everybody for coming out so early this morning. In only a couple of hours, I will be in Balmoral to see Her Majesty the Queen, and the torch will finally be passed to a new Conservative leader.
对于当前英国的能源困境，强生表示，英国已经并将继续拥有足够的经济实力，以帮助人民度过因俄罗斯总统普丁的邪恶战争所导致的能源危机。
Trust and this compassionate Conservative government will do everything we can to get people through this crisis, and this country will endure it, and we will win. And if Putin thinks that he can succeed by blackmailing or bullying the British people, then he is utterly deluded.
强生也细数自己2019年上任以来的政绩，包括完成英国脱欧、快速推展疫苗注射、迅速向乌克兰提供武器对抗俄罗斯、降低英国失业率等。
That I am now like one of those booster rockets that has fulfilled its function, and I will now be gently re-entering the atmosphere and splashing down invisibly in some remote and obscure corner of the Pacific.
强生表示，目前英国的经济正处于艰难时期，对于全国的家庭来说都是一段艰难的时期。他相信英国将渡过难关，并且变得更强大。
It's time for politics to be over, folks. It's time for us all to get behind Liz Truss and her team and her program and deliver for the people of this country. Because that is what the people of this country want, that's what they need, and that's what they deserve.
在演说的最后，强生也感谢所有同僚以及英国人民的支持。他也再次强调将支持新任首相特拉斯。
And I will be supporting Liz Truss and the new government every step of the way. Thank you all very much. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you.
新航亚太电视张麒麟综合报道。
9月5号，狂风巨浪吹打着韩国济州岛，而这只是一场更大风暴的前奏。台风轩岚诺预计将于6号清晨在韩国南部港口釜山登陆，这可能是有史以来登陆韩国的最强台风。济州岛到5号已经进入最高级别的警戒状态。韩国总统尹锡悦表示，韩国全境将进入轩岚诺的影响范围，政府将全力保障民众的生命安全。韩国官方表示，台风在该国登陆后将转向东北扑向日本。周一，日本南部地区已经受到了狂风暴雨的袭击。轩岚诺台风是今年全球第一个最强等级的5级旋风，它由台湾东部海面北上，一度减弱为中度台风，之后又再度升格为超级台风。轩岚诺已经在台湾造成近6万户停电，苗栗县发生山体滑坡。周一下午3点左右，台风在上海、浙江以东400公里海面越过，给这些地区带来了狂风暴雨，大量航班被取消。新唐人电视台记者郑宇综合报道。
Es geht darum, dass wir einen irrsinnigen Wirtschaftskrieg haben gegen Russland, der weder den Krieg in der Ukraine stoppt, noch den Präsidenten Putin trifft oder die Oligarchen dort, sondern Millionen Menschen in Deutschland.
In Deutschland und in der EU ist ein Gasmangelproblem. Und deshalb müssen wir Nord Stream 2 öffnen. Und am besten auch mit Russland wieder reden, damit wir diesen Konflikt auflösen können. Oder diese Konflikte. Also jetzt redet ja Deutschland überhaupt nicht mehr offiziell mit Russland und das ist ein großer Fehler.
Because the increase of these prices is bringing people to poorness, because we have a rise of 3-4 times of the price of energy. Yeah, they will not be able to pay the bill, and we are demanding for that the government makes a really policy to help the people. But the center of the really policy is end the war, open against the gas flush.
Fujian. Giant dark clouds appeared to rise up from the earth in Fuzhou. According to Chinese media, on September 3rd, a woman in Fuzhou City, Fujian Province, filmed an unusual sky, attracting the attention of netizens. A video shows the enormous black cloud covering a large area. It was like a mountain separated from the purple sky and the ground. One woman in the video also exclaimed, "What is the reason for this?" Another said, "I don't know. It's a bit scary. I've never seen anything like this." Netizens have also left many comments about this phenomenon. Daji Yuan quoted a person, "It's a bit scary to look at. A dark cloud is pressing against the city and wants to destroy it." Another person said, "This is really the first time I have seen such a dark cloud. Won't something big happen?" Recently, the sky of Fuzhou has had many strange phenomena. In May, people also recorded a blood-red sky appearing. Sichuan. Animals sense an earthquake is coming. Video recorded by locals in Sichuan the day before the 6.8 magnitude earthquake showed animals in the area behaving strangely, as if they knew it was coming. A viral video on the internet shows an extraordinary number of bats flying through the sky at night in Mianzhu, Sichuan. Another video shows all the bats in the Mianzhu city cave flying out on the evening of September 4th. Bats and large animals like pandas also feel the danger before the earthquake. The China Conservation and Research Center for Giant Pandas filmed the moment when a giant mother panda was frightened by the earthquake and ran from indoors to an open field with her cubs. Snow suddenly falls in Sichuan. China is currently facing unusual weather phenomena. It's only the beginning of autumn now, but it's already snowing in some parts of Sichuan. According to Chinese media, on September 4th, it suddenly snowed in Ganzi, Sichuan. Compared with the same period in previous years, the snowfall timeline for Xichu in the fall of 2022 came early. Although there was not a lot of snow, everyone was surprised by the first snow. Ngawa, Tibetan and Tiang Autonomous Prefecture, also known as Aba in Sichuan, also had snowfall on September 4th. Video shared on the internet shows the weather has turned cold and snow has fallen. However, regardless of the weather, authorities still strictly control the COVID pandemic, including disinfectant measures, nucleic acid testing, etc.
According to Bloomberg, as of August, the yuan has decreased in value for the 6th consecutive month. This is the longest value drop in China's currency since October 2018, a tense time after the U.S.-China trade war. Banks including Societe Generale S.A., Nomura Holdings Inc., and Bank of America Corporation predicted that the yuan would fall even more and cross the psychological mark of 7 per dollar this year. China's central bank is working to prevent the yuan's decline by setting the yuan fixing at a stronger than expected level for the 9th straight season. However, the U.S. dollar is making such defensive tactics ineffective. When the Russo-Ukrainian war broke out, the yuan was the only emerging currency that did not fall in value. The global demand for the currency increased dramatically. This is evident in Russia and Saudi Arabia, countries that want to reduce their dependence on the U.S. dollar and debt. However, the market sentiment has reversed in the past months. The yuan's role as a haven has become a major risk. Per Hammerlund said, with the yuan set to weaken further, other emerging markets will face downward pressure on their currencies. He added the impact will be felt the most by nations which compete directly with China on exports. The zero-COVID policy, the booming real estate crisis, and China's slowing economic growth are the main reasons why the yuan has continuously depreciated.
продолжали попытки закрепиться на отдельных участках Николаево-Криворожского направления. Населенных пунктов Дачные, Великая Даниловка Харьковской области, Славянск, Артемовск Донецкой Народной Республики, Полтавка Запорожской области, Зеленодольск Днепропетровской области, а также 48 артиллерийских подразделений, живая сила и украинская военная техника в 152 районах. В районах населенных пунктов Андреевка, Сады Харьковской области, Доброволье, Зеленое поле Донецкой Народной Республики и Николаевка Херсонской области. В районах населенных пунктов Большие Проходы Харьковской области, Новотроицкая, Егоровка, Новый Свет и Зеленое поле Донецкой Народной Республики, в том числе один Байрактар ТБ-2. В районах Чернобаевки и Новой Каховки Херсонской